Hello, Monsters Bastion, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3 and the second part of my Ice Court campaign with Tzarina Katarin and a bunch of mods. Oh, look at all this recruitment we're doing. It's great. We also got an army heading down this way. I might have to send someone to do something about that, but I don't know what yet. I'm sure we'll think of something. Anything else we can do? Not that. Oh, actually. Are you in my territory? You are. So could I do... Is it Wrath of the Bear? No. Is it this one? Bitterness of... Yes, causes attrition. So we could do this. Gets a bit chilly. There we go. Okay, no chance for Chaos Incursion. Devotion is still in supply. I mean, would it not always be in supply? Would it not? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I've never seen it bad, but fine. Right, you're taking a little bit of attrition. You're not going to take a lot. Mind you, 4 boys per turn. Not to be sneezed at. Ah, you're heading in this direction, are you? Okay, might have to do something like that. I don't think you can reach us, so what I might do is, if I can lure you into an ambush, that would be very useful. I would like... I might send Freddie. We'll send Freddie here. I'm going to send Freddie back to Kislev to go and recruit some armoured Kossars. And then he's gonna ferry them over to Katarin, because leaving a recruiting for 2 turns is just... It's just a long time, isn't it? It's just a long time. So I'm wondering if we can lure them in again, using Freddie. Freddie's a good lure. And to be honest, if we're heading in that direction anyway, we maybe just go and recruit the armoured Kossars along the way. So we like head here.
Do not tarry.
I do not tolerate hesitation.
Let me bring you here. I don't know if you're in range. You're not. But if we can get you...
The queen requires this.
Ambush. If we can get you a little bit closer. Because if I can kill that army, it's going to give me a nice big in. I do like Hailstorm. I just like dropping stuff on people's heads. So what do you have? So you've got some traits. Heroic Resilience is nice. You also get 1 of 6 potential skills. So Son of the Oblast. It's going to give us spell resistance. So more hit points control. Zealot of the Orthodoxy gives melee defense for Patriarchs and weapon strength for Warbear Riders and Elemental Bear units. Interesting. Lance of the Stips gives him some bonuses for cavalry. Hunter of Troll Country gives anti-large for unarmoured Kossar units, ammunition, weapon strength, ambush success chance. Noble of the South is going to give us more melee defense for Zargard units. And Magnet of the Guilds, Streltsy, Grom, income from buildings, and reload time reduction. So some nice options there.
This is my right.
It's a nice little choice. I like that. We do have a nasty Patriarch. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move you over here. It's a 70% chance to get the ambush. So we're going to pop you over here. Might get spotted, but if we can knock this army out, that's going to be very useful. Come on, fall for it. You fall for it. Well, we didn't get the ambush, but as long as Freddie can survive for 2 minutes, we should be fine. They do have a lot of cavalry, mind. Well, fortunately, Freddie managed to stay hidden. He did get spotted, but he was okay. And then Katarin's force turned up, which was good. So we're going to immediately just delete this unit of Kossars. They are just going to get absolutely destroyed. think you'll find I'm the ruddy queen, mate. I think you'll find you're the traitors. How many queens do you have on your side? 0. How many on my side? 1. So therefore, who's the real traitor here? That's right. Send the kitty out to attack the Patriarch, and he's not doing particularly well against the Patriarch, because the Patriarch has better stats than the kitty. Yep, that's right. Well, fuck that guy then, I guess. And we're getting charged by cavalry on the flank. Not too bad. The armored Cossars should be able to weather that. The charge bonus of these guys is not particularly good. They are light cavalry. Really good for hunting down missile units. And even our Cossars should do fairly well against them. I mean, they don't have spears, which would be useful, but, you know, it's fine. We've also debuffed them there. A little bit of less leadership, increased vigour. Penalty as well, so they are now tired, which is good, because that's going to debuff them. Our cavalry coming back around the flank there to help out. Just push those cavalry away as the enemy infantry starts moving into range. However, because they were out searching for Freddie, who's still hiding in some trees over there, it does mean they're sort of like just filtering in. And that's giving us the opportunity just to pick them off one by one. However, Grigor... Just Grigor. Grigor, he's like Cher, he only has the one name. Grigor is pushing his way through his boys to get at us. But I've spotted him, and the reason I took Death Frost is because I like spells that can knock out enemy characters. Like Spirit Leech, Rancid Visitations, that kind of thing. It's good because it means that you can easily pick off their health and just chip away at them. So he's going to have less health now. It's not the best spell. I don't know how long it lasts, but it doesn't seem to do like a lot of damage. Rancid Visitation is definitely better. But, you know, it's a spell that we've got, and it's fine. Still concentrating that fire. The unbreakable trait that Kislev has is annoying, but it does mean that we get to kill more of them. And these guys are just armoured Cossars, and they don't have shields either, so... Fuck you guys! That guy just took an arrow to the chest. He's like, yeah, whatever. Whatever! That guy got an arrow in the... Ooh, ow. You, oof. They do not give a shit, do they? Do they all have eye patches? Oh no, it's like they've got like little spectacle things on, which is nice. A lot of them with arrows embedded in them, but I guess that's fine. There we go. They're not super happy, and they are now falling back. The enemy general is dead. And Freddie is safe. Well, that's most of that army dead. Seeing as it's only you, I'll take the money. Is what I think I'll do. Now, with that army fleeing back from whence it came, bit of extra campaign movement. We've got Frostfang as well, which will come in useful. Didn't have to do anything for it. We just get given Frostfang. Right, we can bop you. I will just give you a good hard shanking. And then we'll head up. We're going to head to Voltsgrad here. Meanwhile, you're going to come this way, just in case we get any kind of attack from... We also have Jakov over here. I would like to take that, but I think Freddie's going to be busy just sort of surviving. So we'll do something like that. I'm going to give you Armoured Cossars. And then I just want some more lads, I think, is what we'll do. So I want to try and get... if I can defend this, we just need a few units, basically, just to hold this off. Potentially even just siege these guys down. If we could maybe recruit some just bog-standard Cossars, that would be fine. That would be adequate. Let's get Ice Sheet, because then we can get Evasion, and then we can get Heart of Winter, which is, of course, a very potent spell. I like Death Frost for the fact that it's just very useful for taking out characters. But you definitely... Oh, campaign line of sight isn't the worst thing to have. Melee defense for Kossars? Maybe? Oh, more growth. Cold storage.
With this, we stand against.
I mean, surely that's just outside, isn't it? It's just outside is cold storage. Just stick stuff outside, jobs are good and you're done. Stirland are dead. It's a bit worrying. We've got Slanesh corruption over here, which is not ideal. Okay, how much money have we got? Not very much.
Frostfang's bite.
Okay, we're going to head straight for Volksgrad. I want to hit it next turn, so
Never falter. Stamp out.
let's march. Hopefully we can reach that. How much do you guys cost? You're 112. We do not have that much money, so I guess you're defending it by yourself. Is that fine? That's probably okay. To be honest, we'd probably get use of bloody useless kitty, because then we could just get some more units, and that seems better than having bloody useless kitty in our army, because it's bloody useless. Oh, I think we're just out of range. Shame. A shame, but never mind. So we can upgrade Kislev. Freddie is just going to have to hold off the moment. Just hold the line. I might send help. I might not. I haven't decided yet. Mother Earth. Motherland invocation costs minus 50%. Oh, hello. There's a medium chance. Oh, no. The fuck does that mean? How bad's medium? Oh, you really? You really want to kill my guys, don't you? You really do. I'm going to put Vanguard deployment on the Winged Lancers, and then I guess we'll have to fight this so we don't lose half of our army. Now, I did see a thread on Reddit that said that the minor settlements are really bad. I don't think that's true. I disagree. I think they're good. I think the problem is that you fight way too many of them. Because, one, it's hard to get the AI to engage on your terms anyway. They like to run away. And so the only place you manage to lock them down are settlements, and also when they attack your settlements. The other thing is that the auto-resolve is so brutal in Warhammer 3, and I don't know what it is. I don't know what they did to it, but it is brutal, and it needs to be fixed. I don't think it's a decision on their part, but the fact they've done nothing about it up until launch, and then after launch, is frankly it beggars belief. Now, I don't think Warhammer 3 is a bad game by any stretch of the imagination, but I do think that there were some very odd decisions made, and also things not fixed. Things like the auto-resolve. The auto-resolve is obviously wrong. I mean, I've got pictures of a battle as Nurgle where it said it was going to kill literally my entire army. The only thing left would be my lord and one other unit. And then when I fought the battle, I lost 40 guys. That was it, just 40 out of my full army. And so the problem, in my opinion, is that because the auto-resolve is so bad, and because the AI runs away from you, you end up fighting a lot of settlement battles. And because you end up fighting a lot of them, there's nothing to break them up. So you just end up with this constant sort of like rotation of fighting settlement battles, and so then no wonder you get sick of it. It's totally understandable. Just like, I should have been able to auto-resolve this, and I should have been able to suffer damage that I could have replenished in around one turn. Instead, if I fought this, I would have lost chunks of my army, had to replace it. I probably would have been replenishing for 4 or more turns, and I don't want to do that, so I end up fighting the battle because it makes the most sense. And unfortunately, that's just... And it's not like this problem wasn't obvious from the get-go. That's the confusing thing. I don't think like QA wouldn't have mentioned it. I just don't think it was fixed. I want to put no piece of blame on the quality assurance department at Creative Assembly. It is not their fault. This was an obvious problem. They would have identified it. The problem was it was not fixed, and that lays directly on the heads of management, because they get to pick what gets fixed. And if they didn't pick this obvious issue, because it kind of taints the entire game a bit. If you're fighting so many minor settlement battles that it's just not enjoyable, that the rest, you know, what it makes the game bad. Well, not bad, but less enjoyable. It makes the game less fun. And unfortunately, I think the problem with Warhammer 3 is the game's just not as fun as it should be. It's still fun. I still enjoy it. I mean, obviously I can't wait until we get all the races and we get like that big mixing pot, the Bloods. That would be good as well. But it's fine. Getting to play the new races and stuff is always good. And I like the settlement battles. I just wish I didn't have to play so many of them. This should be an auto-resolve. Oh, you're retreating past a line of people with guns. That doesn't seem like a good decision. Although they are now redeploying, so you're probably fine. Are you actually... You rallied? Are you lining up? Is this like a firing squad? Yeah, apparently so. Like the little shuffle. You gonna shoot them? No? You gonna get away? No, that's fine. No worries. Nice them to line up on that wall, though. Okay, so this has been... how many people did we lose? Let's have a look. Like 100-ish? Not really worth the time. And that's the problem. It's just time. It's just... And it's not particularly... Like, this battle is not particularly fraught. I'm not particularly worried about it. It's mostly like, how do I limit my casualties? That's the key. The Zargon they do have silver shields. Oh, they are tanky boys. Fair play. Well, you might endure, but you've lost a lot of guys to, gunfire, and also you're about to rout. As is the rest of the army. Give it, I don't know, like a minute or two. I won't make you watch it. This is a minor settlement battle and we win. It's fine. Oh, look, auto-resolve. Didn't lose literally everyone.
It is mine by right.
Oh, Banner of Prague. Immune to psychology. If your hit points are less than 50%. Alright, sure. I mean, that's the kind of thing I'd mop up spills with. The Banner of Prague. Whoa, isn't it impressive? No, not really. No. It's no Scarecrow banner. Let's put it like that. Let's get a visual. Now, Voltsgrad. I'm going to knock that down because I'm going to want something a little bit tankier. What's going to give us garrison? Is it just the walls? I think it might be. So, we need to upgrade... well, I mean, I guess there's no point actually knocking that down because until we get the growth there, it isn't really going to help us. So, I need to take out Fort Jakov. So if I move you down there, basically what you can do is keep an eye on that. If an enemy army starts mustering there, we'll get advance warning of it and we can go and deal with it. In the meantime, it looks like the Bastionings are kind of busy. We could try and take out Prague itself. Do we try that?
Kneel before your queen.
If we can grab Prague now, that would be a bit of a boon. Wouldn't it? Eh? So we've got 3 turns until that's built. I think we're going to go for it. On the other hand, if we take Fort Jakov, we will get the money boost. And then they're locked up in one place, and it means we can bring Freddie back to hope. If they're mustering an army there, we can lure it out. So maybe we do that. We're going to go and grab Fort Jakov. Volksgrad is going to get upgraded. It may get destroyed before. In fact, what we could do is send Freddie up here to kind of keep an eye on that while Katarin deals with Fort Jakov. So let's do that. I would also like another Frost. So I switch the lords. You are the. So let's get a maiden, because I reckon Freddie Mercury would love an ice maiden in his army.
In the names of Ursun, Salyak.
Hello. Oh, you want a peace treaty? Nope. Nope. I think you'll find I want Prague. And the quickest way to get it is over your dead body.
Defy chaos. Kislev goes forth.
Obviously not what you want to hear. But then I'm not interested in that. Uh-oh. I've lost Yitich. Which is bad news. Let's grab, if we grab a couple of those guys, Volksgrad should be fine, especially if we get the upgrade here. Then we can get the defences, and then that should be fine. We've got Kislev there. So basically then, we've kind of got the river to defend the rest of these settlements. So as long as we can hold them at any river crossing, we should be good. I might kill the ogres in the meantime.
They are one people.
Excellent.
What are you doing? What is your little plan? Okay, we definitely want more cash, don't we? That's going to be finished next turn, and I do... How much is the defense? That's 2k. Okay, as long as we save the money for that. Oh, I would fucking love some Streltsy, but what else do we have? Upkeep... Oh, that's quite nice. The Bokar Palace is more reduction for... That's a 15% reduction for Ice Guard. Now... You already reduced the cost by 50%, which means you'll base... I think at that point, basically, the Ice Guard are cheaper than Kossars. They're currently slightly more expensive, and that's it. So it's very good if you can get that building, because your Ice Guard are basically just dirt cheap. Close victory. I feel like it's going to dick us over, but...
Victory!
It's okay. Okay, that's given us a nice little boost there as well. A little extra cash. Got some boys. Do we actually have... Oh, we got a black staff. Appoint an Ataman. Can we appoint an Ataman now? We can. Oh, good. So what do you... 5% income. I mean, Dmitri, you're in. Get in there, you big bastards. Because, like, public order is fine. And we've got a black staff. Power recharge rates. That is very useful for Katarin. So we'll give her the black staff. Castle draws on the unstable power of the realm of chaos. Seems fine. Worst case scenario. Accidentally kill ourselves. Oh, I didn't actually... Did I? I didn't actually equip the weapon. There we go. Frost. There we go. That's better, isn't it? There we go. And Freddie, have Everbleed. And... That's it. That's what you've got.
The Tzarina.
That's all you get. We want Heart of Winter. Because that's a very good spell. And I do kind of like the Gust of True Flight. Just that little extra range and accuracy. Ooh.
Defy chaos.
Ooh.
Lord of all.
Right. With the extra money we have... We can actually now spend... Right, so what do we want here? I would like this. However, getting Ice Guards... Where would we get Ice Guard from? Get that from that, but you have to be slightly higher level. Oh, we can get it from this one, but we have to be the same level, so it's not that useful. The upkeep reduction is okay. How are we doing for devotion or support? Okay, supporters is not great. We could... How many supporters are they getting a turn? Do we know? I need to check, really. So... No
higher power than I.
Did you Scarper?
It is treason to
I think you legged it.
It is time.
Ah!
Aye, I'll have your words before you take my ale.
Is that a euphemism, or...
Child of the Nine.
Ooh, you might potentially... I mean, okay, the dwarves... It's at -10, but it's now going up. Oh, they like the Ropsman clan. Well, at least when we kill them, unless we peace out with them. But I don't know whether that would, like...
The blood toll for forgetting your place.
Well, I'm certainly not going to give you 6k. I would rather just take your city and be done with it, to be honest. So, what do I want to do here? The extra growth would be useful, or would it? Oh, I'm kind of tempted to get this. If we do that, then we've got enough money to then upgrade the defences at Volksgrad.
None shall question me.
Which seems fine. Right, what can we do here? Corruption reduction, we don't have any of that. Recruitment cost, yeah. Income from buildings, yeah. Campaign movement, you know what? Let's get that. That will hopefully slow down any enemies in the region and make our life potentially a little bit easier. The skeleton of a colossal bear, larger than even the mightiest warbear, washes up on the banks of the Erskoi. The bones are pristine, entirely undamaged, and without a trace of decay upon them. This is surely a sign from Urson. We must respond with reverence. I would like a patriarch. And now I regret that choice. Oh, God, they're so whiny.
Priest of the great orthodoxy.
Yeah, what do you do? Vanguards. Melee attack for everyone in the army. Sweet. Okay, you come up here. Okay, yeah, alright. Okay, the garrison is, for the most part, fine.
No higher power.
I don't think they're going to be super invested in trying. I kind of want defences here. Do I need it? Alright, let's get more defences here. Because it is kind of like the northernmost settlement we have. And we want to march because we have another army here. We can still use Freddie to sort of like fend off attacks. Let's get just that little bit more garrison. I just feel a little bit better if we had a little bit more garrison. I might knock it down later. But mind you, Kislev, it's all about being on the defensive, isn't it? Hello. It's a big beard you've got. You're going to give me money for military access? Abso-friggin-lutely. Hello? Ooh, there's a lot of people coming to kill me. Holy shit. Oh, they want me.
The Tzarina.
I stand for Kislev.
I think Freddie will be okay. Worst case scenario, he dies. That's worst case. They might run away. Because, I mean, we've got a full stack here. And they might just be like, no. Don't want to deal with it. Campaign movement range would be nice. So let's grab that one. What else can we do here? You are at 38. We're at 9. We don't have a huge amount of devotion, but not much we can do about that at the moment. Freddie, you're just going to sit there and... Yeah, I want vision on Prague. I want to know what Prague's up to. I mean, I can guess that with their army down there, probably they're not.
Palace's doors are open.
Hello, you want a defensive alliance? Well, as soon as you want to pay me for it, abso-friggin-lutely. Are they going to attack? Oh, they are. They're going for it. We'll be able to fend them off. Come on, Freddie. You want to break free. Now, this is a minor settlement battle that I can get behind, because this is going to be close, it's going to be fraught, there's a lot of decisions to be made here, which is, you know, better than the ones we go, this really should have been auto-resolved, now I'm going to waste 5 minutes of my life fighting it. So we do have enemy reinforcements coming in. The main army is quite large, we're outnumbered significantly. I've pulled back the centre here, because this is a defensible position. Otherwise, they can just run rings around us. But here, we kind of got a defensible position. We can use things like a trap. So this will debuff the enemy units and make our Zargard last a little bit longer. And then, of course, we've got all of our Kossars. The only problem here is that we will run out of ammunition at some point, and I don't think we're going to be able to kill all of them before we run out of ammunition. And that is that's kind of a problem. Still, we should take a shit ton of them with us. This little trap here is going to reduce speed and melee attack. So basically, we just want them to come in here, get debuffed. There we go, 29 melee attack. That's going to make our boys last a lot longer in that melee combat. Our archers, it's a target-rich environment. We also have some of our Kossar dervishes who are riding around, trying to stay away from the enemy missile units, and hopefully maybe get a rear charge at some point, but we'll see how it goes. The Patriarch is right in the mix here. I mean, he's not particularly good. He's not a particularly good character. I'll level with you. He's fine. But lots of arrow fire doing so much damage to these guys. Let's have a look at numbers there. They've already lost a significant portion of their army. Admittedly, that's a lot of it is because the enemy army are coming in here is badly damaged, and it will count those losses. I think it does anyway. I'm fairly sure it does. Doesn't count, or it counts the total unit, but then reduces it based on the number of that they should have, that they currently have. There we go. Javelins. I should have dealt with those earlier. They are doing a lot of damage, but mind you, they're probably shooting a lot of their own boys in the back as well. So there is that. Like, you see a marauder with a javelin in his back. That's not me. The Patriarch is losing against the Marauder Chieftain Hammer. We are I'm going to get Freddie Mercury in here. Will Freddie Mercury survive the battle? Oof. He's just a poor boy from a poor family. Spare him his life. Honest to gods. But this trap debuff is... God, he's got a lot of melee attack, actually. He's a very killy boy. He's got, like... Has he got 10% ward save? Eh? How does that work? What the fuck is he equipped with? Well, there's a lot of dead bodies here. Like, we have just torn through these marauders. They've lost a lot, which is good. Ammunition, we're at 50% ammunition at the moment. We're bringing even more units because there's a lot of marauders attacking this area here, so we're bringing more and more missile units over to come and help. There's now an attack on this side. We do have the armoured Kossars at the front, so they're doing some gangster gunplay. Yes! Eat it, marauders! And there's our dervishes. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring these guys around, see if I can, like, hit these cavalry in the back. Maybe do a little bit of damage there. Don't know. Well, Freddie Mercury is a little bit surrounded. The Zargards are slowly dying, but very slowly, and they're taking a shit ton of marauders with them. 90 kills on them. And Freddie might be winning this fight. It's hard to tell. Wow, that's a lot of dead marauder. They're really throwing everything they've got at us. If they only had one army, I'd be like, no problem. But yeah, we've basically blunted that entire attack. That attack has failed. There's so many dead boys here. Literally a carpet of big muscly men. And even the enemy general is fleeing. Unfortunately, it looks like Freddie has also had enough. Freddie is down to... Hammer's down to 142 hit points. He's almost dead. Oh, he's on 58. 58 fucking hit points and he got away. You are shitting me. Oh, but Freddie, you're on 340, but you're sad. You're fine, Freddie. It's fine. They've buggered off. Look. No, Freddie. Freddie's running the wrong way. Freddie. He's running the wrong way. Oh, there's a whole other wave. The dervishes have thrown themselves into combat against the Marauder Hunter. It's not... I mean, they're going to sacrifice themselves, but that's fine, because it means that the Marauder Horsemen have actually come a little bit closer, which means we can shoot them full of arrows. What arrows we have left? Because we're down to a handful of shots. And we've killed a lot. 147, 96, 121. These guys have got 29. They're shooting out some Marauder Horsemen that are heading this way. I mean, the Marauders have just got destroyed. I mean, we've lost some men, but not very many. 765 out of 942, whereas they've lost over 1,000 men trying to batter their way through the settlement garrison. Like, is this worth it, guys? Surely you'd be like, well, you know, maybe killing an entire army may not be worth taking out a minor settlement. Oh well, never mind. These Marauders with great weapons though, and we got them. They've basically thrown wave upon wave of their own men at us until we don't have any more arrows. That's their strategy, and it's worked, to be fair, because we don't have any arrows left, and they've still got quite a few lads. I mean, well, we do have arrows left, obviously. Get the fuck out of here with your stupid javelins. Get on, fuck off. Get wrecked. There we go. That's it. Get the fuck out of here. The Kislev towers are not particularly good, unfortunately. I mean, they're fine, but Nurgle towers still the best towers. Nurgle faction still the best faction. Is Nurgle better than Skarsnik? Now that's a question. Is Nurgle better than Beastmen? Ooh. What if we had a Nurgle Beastmen faction? Oh, now we're talking. Here comes another enemy general. Is he still alive? Holy shit, he is on 58 hit points as well. And there's a tower here, but apparently he can't be shot by it for some reason. What's he doing? Is he like does he keep routing and rallying again with 58 hit points? Surprised he doesn't die from internal bleeding. Okay, well, we're basically throwing everything we've got at them now. This is basically... We're out. Most of our units are out of missile attacks. And we're definitely not going to beat them in melee combat. Looking at numbers, though, I mean, they've lost... They've lost a lot of guys. And they're still losing a lot of guys. We're starting to lose more. And those Marauders just getting destroyed. Like, a lot of their units are very badly damaged. And we're now upgrading a tower to level 4! Which is going to make it shoot like ice bolts, which are neat. They're not that effective. It's fine. I mean, you know, it's better than nothing, right? It's very slow firing as well. Like, it does not fire very quickly. It's 10-second reload, but it feels like longer. It does, however, do a lot of damage. Like, it will blow big chunks out of an enemy unit when it hits it. Like that! Ooh, that's gonna sting. It also slows things down, which is fine, I guess. The thing is, it's going to do more damage, and looking at numbers, I mean, The enemy army now have less than the garrison we started with. If we had a little bit more ammunition, I think this would have been a slaughter for the Marauders. Alas, we are losing ground. We have no more missile attacks, and they still got lots of javelins. But considering what we had, and we've lost Freddie Mercury as well. It's fine. We'll get a new Freddie. And Brian May. Yes, now we're talking. So our units are now starting to break. They of course have that effect, which means they will keep fighting, which does mean that at least the tower will keep firing. And the longer the tower fires for, the better. They're down to, they've literally lost 2,000 men. Jeez, guys. I mean, you won the battle, but hell of a way to lose the war. Well, we lost, but holy shit did we make them pay for it. I mean, they lost, 1,651. They had 755 remaining of their 2,400. Yeah, well, I mean, good. You sacked a settlement. I hope that was really... Freddie Mercury, unfortunately, has fallen in battle, which, of course, is very sad. Where are you going, you little monkey? Now, are you across the river or not? No, you're just kind of down there. Are you trying to link up, maybe? It wasn't that bad. Jeez, chill. What can you do? You can hinder replenishment and wound. Alright, well that's not that useful. With all that, resource is finite. The Asman must make a choice whether to address rumours and root out the tainted dark gods or ensure oblasts are patrolled to protect them. Okay. So more recruit rank for cavalry units, or less corruption. I mean, also pretty but... I mean, yeah, patrol. Patrol. I do like the Ataman thing, though. That's a really nice mechanic. I do enjoy that. It's a good one. Now, you're running away. I don't know whether to deal with you. Now, you are pretty fucked. My guess is you'll probably come back for the settlement. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to sit Katarin here and see if we can sort of lure you in. What I'll do is I'll repair that, and then when you do come back, I can fuck you up. I'm a little bit concerned about this guy, but to be honest, if I can take Prague... You're just raiding, are you? Okay. Are you going to come back? No, you didn't. Interesting. Normally they just cannot wait. Were we spotted? Nope, we weren't spotted. You just didn't want to... Alright. Well, let's see if we can kill you. You're going to run too far? Don't run too far. Don't run too far. Oh, that's perfect. That is exactly what I needed. You've got a lot of shooty boys. So do I. Let's have a shoot-off. So we've kind of deployed this little corner over here. And because this army retreated, if they're beaten in this battle, they'll be all dead. I don't like this pulsing grass effect. I don't know what the fuck that is. I might have to change my graphical settings. Kosovoite dervishes running directly into a hail of arrow fire. And then running away. Fairly understandably. Now, because we're in this little corner, it means that they will hopefully start feeding their units into us, and we can, like, you know, kill them one at a time. Hopefully that'll make life a little bit easier for us. We're also going to hit them with some magic. Like whatever that was. God, that goes on for a while, doesn't it? Holy shit, that's a very long spell. That killed half a unit, which was pretty nice. We're going to have to be a little bit careful on the left flank, because we may end up with multiple units blobbing against us. We've also spotted the general, who's apparently got stalk for some reason. I don't know what he's got equipped that's making him stalk, but it helped him a little bit. Means he can get into range a little bit faster, although the Patriarch got in the way. Never mind. We've also got a cavalry and bloody useless cat hidden in the trees over there to come in for a little rear attack. Sending our armoured Kossars to go and deal with the Kossars on the right flank, while we also shoot them full of arrows. And a little bit of melee in the trees here as Katarin and the enemy general go toe to well, ice block to toe. Get in there, Katarin. You're about the only thing that's got, like, your weapon strength's actually pretty good. And your melee attack's not bad either, so hit him. Hit him. Smack him in the head. You've got a big sword, it's fine. Right, here comes bloody useless cat. Going to attack these armoured Kossars, basically just to keep them busy for a minute. Meanwhile, the winged lancers coming in from behind. Yeah, that's going to mess those boys up. They're already starting to fall back. Just need to wipe out the last of these units and this little blob on the flank here. The enemy general is proving to be kind of annoying, as is the Patriarch. I mean, they're starting to go down. I'm going to send the Ice Guard in with their swords. Are they like anti-infantry? Oh, they are anti-infantry. Their stats are pretty good, actually. How much anti-infantry got? 9. Yeah, I mean, they're pretty good against enemy infantry. Are they armor piercing as well, or just... No, they're not armor piercing. It's magic ice. You'd think it would be armor piercing. Not for any particular reason, just because magic, I guess. I mean, it is magic. It's just not armor piercing. Get him. Get him, lads. Ladies. Good. Alright, well, I think the enemy army's mostly beaten. Where are my winged lancers at? Oh, yeah, they're helping up useless bloody cat, who was not very effective against the armoured Kossars. Killing only 18 of them? Yeah, that's not very good. And losing most of your health at the same time. You did 184 damage. That's useless. You're fucking useless, cat. You eat me out of house and home. And you're bloody useless. Okay, well, it looks like these armoured Kossars are going to have enough. They are going to flee, as is the rest of the army. And because this army already retreated once, they're all dead. Especially you, with lots of arrows buried in your back. And also I'm going to cast Death Frost on you, because fuck you, that's why. Okay, not too bad. Fighting shooting armies is always a little bit painful. Oh, I think Volksgrad's going to get hit again.
Tzarina Katarin of
But do we just ignore that and go straight for Prague? I think we do. I think we go straight for Prague.
The Tzarina.
I think we just get over there ASAP, deal with that, because like having these settlements is fine, but it's not super important. We don't desperately need it. So if we lose them, yeah. But I mean, we gave Hammer here such a bloody nose that he's gonna be struggling. So he might take Volksgrad, but getting further in, I honestly don't think he can make it. I don't think he can manage. I think he's going to struggle. I'll level with you. I could give Katarin... Mind you, you get a bear in but 3 more turns, so I'm going to save that, and I'm going to boost up Heart of Winter, because if we can get a blob, then, well, basically that blob dies. That blob will die so hard. What can we give you? Eagle Eye. Okay. Magistrate. Okay. Scholar. Okay. Champion of the Ice Guards. Makes you melee. Or Handmaiden the Ice Queen. Assault units and cooldown for spells, which is quite nice. But we'll go evasion because I would like to get some more arcane conduit, if at all possible. Okay, well, Volksgrad's got a little bit sacked, and unfortunately Freddie Mercury is dead. Never mind. We'll have to get a new Freddie Mercury, one with an untwistable stomach. Well, that is going to have to wait until next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.